Whoa, look at this guys, I'm having a bad hair day. Maybe I'll get a haircut later this week, if you guys are lucky. Okay, so in this video, we're going to look at the different navigation systems on these robot vacuums. They all differ from manufacturers and also from the actual models. Alright, let's go ahead and just get started. First, we've got the Roborock S6, or a Lidar based robot. Basically, it's a spinning laser on top here, and what's the pros about it is it can create a map within one cleaning session, and it can create in real time. Very cool. Watch this little video right here. Next, the pro of the LiDAR system is it's very accurate. Some can do it up to millimeters. This one can do it within a couple centimeters. These are great if you have a lot of objects that are moving around. Maybe you got furniture that you constantly move around, chair legs. These guys update in real time, being that the map will update in real time. So that's great for LiDAR systems. Another big plus is LiDAR systems aren't affected in the dark, so you can have this guy run in the complete darkness, no problem. Now, the downside of LiDAR is the durability. I actually had the Roborock S5, and within about 6 to 8 months, the motor burnt out. Yes, this is a mechanical spinning device. Basically, it uses a motor and a rubber band as a belt, and it drives a spinning LiDAR sensor, which creates the map. It's a little bit more accurate than what the LG or the Roomba can do, and these are camera-based robot vacs. These tend to be a little bit more fragile than what a camera system are. Since these don't require any movable objects, they're a little more durable. Alright, so that was just my experience. Is I had a burnt out LiDAR sensor. It's really easy to replace. It took me about maybe 10-20 minutes to pop off the top and replace it with a new sensor, and that sensor was about $100. Okay, that's probably one of the biggest downsides is the durability. Another downside, if your environment moves a lot, even though the robot's in the same area, you may get confused and create a new map, because if you notice the sensor range, it's actually from here down to the floor. So let's say you move a lot of chairs, maybe you have a couple boxes you move within the environment, the robot would think it's in a new area and may change its map. It's very rare. Most of these LiDAR sensors can pick up a reference point, but that's one thing to keep in mind. Another downside is these LiDAR sensors tend to not detect glass objects, black objects, or clear objects, so you may notice some obscured mapping issues. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about these two guys. These are the camera-based systems. This one uses both the camera and laser system. This is just a camera only. Nice thing about camera systems, since they look up towards the ceiling, they're not affected by furniture being moved around, different objects on the ground. So your maps tend to be more permanent, so they're not really getting affected by moving objects. Another nice thing about camera systems is the durability. They tend to last longer since they don't have any moving parts. Now, let's talk about the biggest downside is the ability to navigate in the dark. Yes, they do require some light, since they're kind of like a human's eye. If you try to turn off all the lights and navigate, you can't. So you need something like maybe a night light, a small lamp, but they do need some light. I know on the Dyson Healers, they actually added a little LED light circle, so it helps shine at night. Okay, so those are just the basic things about the cameras. Another thing is they tend to take a little bit longer to create a map, and they're not as accurate. The Roombas take about 3 to 5 cleaning runs, where surprisingly the LG took just 1 cleaning run. Alright, let's go ahead and get into the more basic navigation. Talk about Gyro, an accelerometer-based robot vacuum. So it's basically the same thing on your smartphone. So if you rotate your smartphone, you can see that the image changes regardless of the orientation. That's the same technology that this guy has. Also relies on real encoders, so it knows the distance, how far it traveled. Benefit of these guys is they tend to be cheaper. I got this guy for about $100. This is the Benigo A3. Another nice thing about a gyro-based robot vacuum is you can actually have a map. So once the robot's done cleaning, it will actually upload that map to the app, and you can see where the robot cleaned and where the robot didn't clean. Now, the downside to a gyro-based robot vacuum is they tend to get confused on more complex environments, since they're trying to estimate how much they rotated and how far they traveled with their encoders. Another thing is maps on a gyro-based robot vacuum may not be as accurate as like a camera-based or a LiDAR system. On some of these gyro-based robot vacuums, they do have the ability to recharge and resume. Now, the biggest downside to a gyro-based robot vacuum is even though you do have a map, you cannot interact with that map, so you can't do a keep out zone and you can't do a spot cleaning. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into the last technology. This is a technology that when robot vacuums were first introduced, it's called a random navigating robot, a random navigating algorithm. These are great for small areas or rooms that are adjacent to each other. Nice benefit is they tend to be the cheapest among all the robots here, whereas Lidar and camera base are the more expensive. These will be the cheapest. They're great for smaller areas, and they actually clean really well since they get the area more than once. The biggest downside is you can't do any smart mapping. Basically, you won't have a map where this guy cleaned. Another thing is this thing don't have the advanced mapping capabilities, so you can't tell this guy to go to a certain area, or you can't tell the guy to keep out in a certain area. So that was just a quick look at the pros and cons of each of the navigation systems. I hope you liked this video. Please smash the like button if you did, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Nathan. This is RoboMasters. Please like and subscribe, and I'm getting some new robots coming to this channel. Alright, have a great rest of your day.